the first sprint of 2025, the Thai Grand Prix. Here's the scene. In pole position, Marc Marquez, his brother next to him, and Francesco Bagnaia on the front row.
New teams, new rivalries, and after months of preparation, weeks of waiting, days of speculation, now it's for real. Here we go then, our first race of the season, 13 laps of the Buriram circuit here in Thailand. The lights go out and we are underway in MotoGP in 2025, and it's a great start from Marquez, a really good start from Bagnaia on the inside too. He's going to take second, but Marquez, the Alex version, will try and cut through underneath him. They are side by side as we go down the first straight for the first time. Mark is going to lead them into the hairpin.
Ayagura around the outside as well into turn one, super aggressive. The rookie sat in fourth place.
Frankie Morbidelli moving forward as well in fifth. He looked good here during practice this weekend, despite the fact that three penalty.
I was going to say there's no way he's going to get that stopped. He came from way too far back, did Frankie Morbidelli. That was a bit too optimistic.
Over-ambitious to make up places early on. Marco Bezzecchi's had a shocker off the start. He's dropped back down to 18th place. So with Jorge Martin at home, it's not great for Aprilia, apart from in the Ayagura guys, who's up there in fourth place. What a start for the Moto2 world champion in fourth, but it's Marc Marquez leading from his brother Alex in the early stages of this opening sprint of the year. Look at the start here, Marco Bezzecchi. We said it all went disastrously wrong.
Spun up.
It's off the start. It's one of those spin-ups. We've seen it time and again during testing in races last year. We here in our commentary box, we put it down to the right-hand devices. The bikes sink down.
Too much torque, dirty part of the track. That can happen.
Down to the final corner of turn 12, and at the end of the first lap of racing in 2025, it's Marc Marquez who's going to lead across the line. Fabio Quartararo's made a good start. He's up into 7th place, and Johan Zarco there just making moves up to 10th.
Yeah, he was definitely opening a locked door. I don't know who was
It was Mir.
Yeah, was it Mir? Yeah,
of course it was.
There was no room, but he went for it. That's the beauty of that last corner.
At least we can say the Hondas are in there somewhere, you know. They're in the mix. They're not right at the back of the field, as we said so many occasions last year.
Binder.
Sideways. He's got Acosta behind him, so not a great start from Pedro Acosta. Marquez half a second quicker than Pecco Bagnaia on that first flyer as Pedro Acosta has a look.
Ooh.
He's got to run wide there.
Yep.
Has to run wide. He should be able to come back and not lose too much though. Pedro Acosta looks at his teammate and aborts mission.
But how do you outbrake the man who is the latest breaker? This is going to be tight now into turn one.
It is, and Pedro Acosta thought he was going to get the inside line down there. He's going to have another go, is he? No, you can't throw it in there because you're going to lose out on the straight then.
Yeah, massively. And also, you can't let the brake off on a man that lets the brake off. You saw it then. He actually closed in, and at the point where normally then you just let the brake off a little bit, Binder did the same, and that's how Binder makes his lap times.
Acosta from downtown Buriram, he gets it stopped, but both he and Binder are on a little bit wider. Twitch though from Binder as he applied the throttle. The right-hand edge of the tyre takes a battering here. The centre of the tyre takes a real battering here.
Surely
it's because of that corner.
No,
he's going to go for turn 4. Of course he is. It's Pedro Acosta. He's the brightest star in MotoGP coming through. And Pedro Acosta goes ahead of his teammate and up into 8th place. Someone's dropping down the order.
It's
Jack Miller. Jack Miller was running so well in 6th place there, ahead of Fabio Quartararo. His first ride for Pramac Yamaha. Oh no smoke pouring outside of the bike because it's on its side. Let's have a look what happened.
It's gone early there, hasn't it? It's a strange place to crash.
Miller out 6th. It was Quartararo who's behind him on the racetrack, and so he gets promoted up into 6th spot. But it's encouraging nonetheless.
Yeah, really
the start to the year from Miller in terms of his qualifying on the second row of the grid.
Oh, that's a mistake. Did you see the front of that Yamaha then? And that's what happens when you're being pressured.
Well, that's where Miller went down.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
So
And
it's obviously something there.
Absolutely. You could just see it, the front of the back just hop as he's leaning into the corner. He weren't fully committed into the corner. That's a horrible feeling. Oh, out for safety.
Ooh, and that's onto the green, so he's just going to have to drop back here.
And he's going to lose 2 places.
Marc Marquez, it may be a sprint, but has not won an opening round of the championship since 2014. Do you remember what he did 2014?
He won the next 9 after that race. Imagine what he feels like.
Well, this could be the first 1 and 2. We saw them on the podium together, didn't we?
Right.
Last year. But now there's a chance of a 1 and 2 for the Marquez brothers.
Not bad, is it?
What's up with Digi here? He's cruising a little bit. That was Fermin Aldeguer going wide at the back, but he looks down at his bike
down,
here.
it's a bike issue. Yeah. I think it could be a long year for Enea Bastianini. Just 4 months ago, he won this race. He won the sprint race. He's currently down in 19th place. 21 seconds down after 11 laps.
It's nearly 2 seconds a lap.
That's, yeah.
And now he's just got under 2 miles remaining on the Chang International Circuit to clinch the first points of the year. 12 handed out for the win, 9 for second, 7 for third, and then it's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 all the way down to 9th place, and then 10th scores no points. If you're new to MotoGP, double on Sunday for the full race distance of 26, and Neil, he'll head into that as the favourite for that too.
Yeah, fully in control.
Here we go then, final corner. It's a new year, new colours, same old Marquez magic, a Ducati debut to remember as Marc wins the first sprint race of 2025. He beats his brother Alex into second place. Pecco Bagnaia takes third, but it's Marc Marquez who throws down the gauntlet for the rest of the season ahead by taking victory here in Thailand and the first 12 points of the season. Ayagura is incredible to take 4th place on his rookie ride, his debut in MotoGP. Morbidelli's 5th, Acosta 6th, Quartararo 7th, Binder 8th, and Mir in 9th place. Marc Marquez lays down his marker for 2025, winning here in Thailand in the sprint.